Have you ever been fired?
Absolutely. And then I got hip where I just started quitting before I got fired.
Nice.
Because that's what you do. Like, you just fucking quit, and then you still, in Philly, I still would apply for unemployment, and they wouldn't fight it. So I'm quitting, and then going, yeah, I got fired. They let me go, and then I fucking fired.
Wow.
I got fired, let's see, how many times? We got time?
Oh, yeah.
You want to hear all of them?
Sure.
I got fired from
Play
the
the hits.
zoo.
Zoo?
I used to work at Philadelphia Zoo.
Tell us that story.
What'd you do?
Yeah, what was it? It's what I didn't do. I showed up. I used to show. Their rule was if you're on time, you're late. Well, I guess I'm late as fuck. Right? I'm always late. I was the ticket scanner person, and I was distracting because I would always like have conversations and talk and make jokes. So it'd always be a fucking long ass line. And then the boss was like my age, and you're not going to yell at me or talk down to me. We're the same fucking age, so I would like talk back. And then he tried to like punish me by removing me from the front gate and putting me as a security guard by the hot air balloon, which is their main attraction at the Philadelphia Zoo. I know you think it's the animals and shit, but it's actually the hot air balloon that only goes up 4 times a year.
Oh, wow.
And I would just sit by there and go to sleep, fucking feet stretched out. And they were like, the camera was right here, and I thought I'd be slick by like edging the camera like towards the shack and
wouldn't see
shit.
you.
And they'd be like, they call me in the walkie, Monroe, are you on your post? Yeah, I'm good. I'm making my rounds now. And then he just poked his head out, and he didn't see me. He just looked at me. He was like, really? So he fired me from that. Got fired from a sneaker store. Well, I quit before they fired me because there was a flood and it destroyed most of the inventory. And our job was to go back and like get rid of the shoes that were destroyed and mark them. But we started finding out it was just the boxes. So we fucking take the shoes, throw them in a trash bag, hide them off to the side, take the boxes and be like, yo, nah, 800 pairs of Timbs were destroyed. And we would sell them.
Yeah.
We'd be selling them on the side. Like people
That's
come
worth it.
Yeah, it was
That's
so
worth
much
getting
worth it,
fired.
yo.
Yeah.
I was making $900 a week.
That's like
I
your
wish I
year's
knew how to
salary.
invest. I was making
Hilarious.
$900 a week for like 4 fucking months. We would just sell the Timbs on the side, and then my coworker started taking shit from himself. This motherfucker, he went upstairs in the stock room, and at this point, my boss was already like, "Yo, something's off, man. Like." They say that these are destroyed, but I think I'm seeing like, the dude put a little fucking, he put a bag of boots in like an exhaust thing that was broken. It never came on. He put it there so he can go around back and grab it. But my boss would go and he would like check because we but we worked in like K&A where all the meth addicts and shit live. So he have to go back there to make sure they ain't trying to break in the store at night. So he seen the bag and he looked at it. He seen they weren't my size. I wore size 13 at the time. So he was like, he's talking to me like, I know it's him. And I'm like, I don't fucking know, man. Like, I don't want to say it's him. I'm not going to snitch. Then literally a week later, this motherfucker is in the stock room and he's like, I don't want to fire him because he didn't steal it. He didn't make it out of the store. But I just got to talk to him. This motherfucker comes downstairs. He got a pair of shoes tucked in his sweatpants.
Oh, boy.
He got one sneaker on the left leg and the other sneaker on the right leg. And you can just see that shit poking out. He wore a bag of sweatpants. And he was like, really, dude? I was going to let you fucking slide for stealing the shit. So he fired him. And he was like, you know what? I'm gonna do the inventory myself. And he started seeing a whole bunch of shit missing up. So then everybody started quitting one by one. Like,
Wow.
yo, I'm out. I'm gone. I had that job. I had another. I used to
Sneaker
work with kids. Sneaker dates, man. That was my favorite fucking job.
What was
I
it?
can't say the business.
Okay, but it wasn't like a sneaker
It was a
consignment. It wasn't like a flight club.
It was it was a consignment, but it was getting as big as Foot Locker at the time. They had a bunch of them in the tri-state area in Philadelphia. So it was New Jersey, Philly, and Delaware. And they had a bunch of them in that area. And I did that. I got fired for working with kids because I would play with the kids more so than like teach them. Cause I'm like, I don't know this shit.
Right.
Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, yo. So like one kid, like we was playing and then he like fucking ran and he slipped and he hit his head. And I was just like, I'm out.
You quit because the kid got injured?
Yes, that's my fault.
Oh. Did you trip him?
Not on purpose. Definitely not on purpose. It wasn't a purposeful thing. It was like you never play with kids and you're like, get tough. And they be running and you like stick your foot out and shit.
Yeah.
Never done that?
Yes, absolutely. I know exactly what you're talking about.
All right.
No, there is nothing.
I got so many jobs I got fired from. I got fired when I first moved to New York, and me and Joel, we were passing out flyers for Metro PCS, and we you just have to stand out there and pass out the flyers, and then you take a picture of it. They usually put you in a team. You take a picture of each other working. You send that to the boss. And then you're good. We just took stock photos. We took a bunch of fucking photos, and we would show up and sit in the car, eat Chinese food, and watch The Wire. And it was the same thing where the boss was like, "Hey y'all, y'all at the store?" And we was like, "Yeah, we around the corner. We making our way back right now." And then we like, "All right, we think that he's on his way." So we jump out the car, we pack up, and as soon as we close the door, he's standing right behind us, and he's like, "Really?" He was like, "Yeah." Fired from that. Got fired for dog walking. I used to walk dogs back in 2014. I was walking this big ass Rhodesian Ridgeback who took a huge shit on 103rd, East 103rd. Yeah, East 103rd. I went to pick it up, but before I picked it up, this lady's walking by with fucking flip flops on, just steps in it and gets it all on her foot. And my boss was right there, so she let me go right there on the spot.
Your boss
not
wasn't
your
Gary
fault.
Veter.
No, I wish. I fucking wish. It was called Puptopia.
Okay.
Does Gary Veter have a joke about that?
You know, Gary Veter owns a dog walking business.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. That's cool.
He employs a lot of people.
Fired from that
He
job.
might have sold it.
What other job did I get fucking fired? I quit Dave and Buster's because I cursed out my boss like something fierce. So I knew that I wasn't showing up the next day. Because Dave and Buster's, the thing that people don't know, even though it closes at 2, you can't leave until the whole facility is clean. So we weren't getting out of there until like 4 a.m. And then at the time I was in school, I was going to like community college and it was pouring down raining. My ride had dipped out early and I was just like, I snapped and my boss was this little fucking, I think he was like Jewish kid, and I just went off doinking him in the head and all that shit. Like, like fucking fingers in the head, like you fucking this. And then as I'm walking out, like one of my homies like, yeah, nigga, you can't come back. You can't. Like he's gonna fire you. So I quit that shit. I'm trying to think what else. I quit working at Tower. You know what Tower's parent is?
No.
It's like I don't even know what this word means, but it's a Tillinghast firm. So they deal with like mergers and litigations for other companies,
Gotcha.
like what is it, Merrill or whatever it's called,
Merrill Lynch,
Merrill Lynch, and all that shit they deal with that. Yeah. And I was just the person that did data entry, and it was so easy that I didn't do it. It was so easy that I just would not do the fucking work. I was there for like a year. And my job, I created this job for myself because that's what lazy people do. You create jobs that take forever to do. Uh-huh. So I was like, yeah, man, we need new labels on these boxes because they're outdated and a lot of them don't scan. And I was like, oh yeah, we'll do it. So I fucking took every single file off the thing and I printed out a label one by one and I would put it up. And it took me like 6 months, right? And they caught on. They were like, they caught on and they were like, yo, man, like you're basically stealing money. Like we know that you're in there just watching TV. I like watch music videos on a computer. They can track all that shit. Mm-hmm. I would send emails trying to get booked in spots and shit. Oh. Yeah.
Damn.
I'm trying to think.
Well, this is funny, dude, because you're like a very reliable comedian. So like people listening are like, this guy's fucking unhireable.
Dude. No, I hated. That's how I knew, like in stand up, I was gonna go all the way because I did not like working for people.
Yeah, I think that's the common refrain that you hear among a lot of comedians is that everything else didn't work out.
Yeah.
I every other job I've ever had, I have not been able to try.